Hello, it's me again. Welcome back to Let's Play Submachine. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to introduce. Am I supposed to give you my name every time? Am I supposed to do a whole intro? Whatever. We're doing Submachine 5, The Root. Let's just jump right in and I'll explain as we go. So this game starts with a thing where we just turn some wheels on pipes. It doesn't really do anything. It's just kind of getting us in the mood, I guess. We don't even have to turn a lot of wheels in this game, but there we go. Submachine 5, The Root. And here we are in a room with what looks like a bed. It doesn't look like a very comfortable bed, but there it is. We got some food, some drink. I think so. That looks like a very, very large cup. It's more like a gallon jug of some kind. We got some clothing, I guess, or extra sheets or towels. I don't know what those are. A chair and some pencil and paper. Some notes. So this game actually takes notes for us. We don't have to type in the note box. Anytime something important happens on screen, it automatically adds it to our notes. So you should not have to write anything down on this game except extra stuff to help you out. But the important stuff is taken care of for you. So this is possibly our bed, because at the end of the previous game, we had apparently done something for Murtaugh in the subnet, which convinced him that we were a good candidate to work for him in his lab. We're not working with a team of other people. We did hear about and read about the other teams in the previous game, which all either quit in some fashion or came to an untimely end. We also don't know if that was years ago or if this is ongoing, because the way the submachine works, it was pointed out, like, it's very rare to actually see another person in the submachine. Even though we leave behind evidence in the form of notes, apparently seeing people in person doesn't really happen. And so maybe there are other people here working for Murtaugh right now. But given the evidence we have, it seems like most of that was in the past, and now we are the only person here. And we have some things scrawled on the wall, possibly by us, which would indicate we've been here for 23 days, probably. I'm not sure if we've just been waiting here for 23 days or if we've been working for Murtaugh for 23 days. Either way, we're now on the team, or in the company that Murtaugh has, that explores the subnet and tries to map it out. We will never see that map, by the way, and we will never see what we did in the intervening 23 days. But we do get to see our neat bathroom here. And in true submachine fashion, the toilet doesn't work. However, the sink does work, which is surprising. We have drawers we can open, but there's nothing in any of them, and some toilet paper to mess with. But otherwise, this is just for show. It's a little bit of flavor to show that, hey, we live here, there's a bathroom, there's a bedroom. Apparently we get food somehow. And then down here, I guess, seems kind of weird that they have that metallic lock, because what if someone were up there and they locked me out? So up, we got arrow to 38C, so that must be where we are. There must be multiple of these sort of dormitories for other people that work in the lab, but we will never see them, unfortunately. So this is our computer, I guess, or maybe a shared computer. It's possible. We can't see it now because it's off, and fortunately for us, we don't have to go about trying to fix anything. We just press the button to turn it on. And the only things we can do is check out these documents. So this one right here is like a graphic of a wisdom gem, version 1. And you might remember these from the first two games. In the first game, we found one, which was optional, but we found it. In the second game, we started with a wisdom gem and used it on this weird device to drop a ladder. And we actually take a note of that, so this is what a wisdom crystal looks like. You'd think you wouldn't need to take a note of that, but this feature's in the game, so it's just a reminder what they look like so you know what you're looking for. Alright, first assignment. Retrieve 3 so-called wisdom gems lost in the subnet over the years. Those artifacts, engineered in the first sub-era by unknown manufacturer, are the only approvable energy source for the machine situated in the corridor location. This location can be accessed by the 747 code. Power up the machine, investigate far side of the net, return unharmed. So the wisdom gems, apparently are common, or at least there's multiple of them, and they were lost somehow. We're not sure how, whether people used them for stuff and just got left behind because those people got lost. But they are an energy source, and we use them for a particular machine. In fact, they can be used for a lot of machines because they're an energy source, but this machine that's in the corridor location can only accept wisdom gems, so we need those, and that's accessed in this location here. So that's the first assignment. Get the gems, power up the machine, and then we're going to go to the far side of the net, which implies that the submachine isn't an infinite space, that there's an edge to it. So we're going to go to that edge, and then once we go there, we're going to try to get back unharmed. That's really our assignment in this game. And we've written down the location of that corridor. There. Hi there, did you sleep well? I've got an assignment for you. You seem to be the best man for this job since your training involved dealing with wisdom crystals. You have to track back your actions and retrieve them. The easiest way is to access the root location and start from there. Root coordinates are 552, and don't forget lab coordinates, which are 001. Good luck, Murtaugh. Okay, so we are definitely in Murtaugh's employ, and apparently he likes us. I don't know if this is our first job, but whatever the case, he seems to know that we had some training involving wisdom crystals. I don't know if that's in reference to the first couple games when we used them, or maybe our jobs for Murtaugh in the intervening time between the previous game and this one involved using wisdom crystals. So he assigns this to us, and he tells us where to go to look for them. So we have that location, and then 001 is where we are now. And fun fact, you don't actually ever have to come back to 001 in this game because there is nothing to collect here. I guess the only reason would be if you were to leave before getting this code. But you can come back if you want. There's just nothing to do. So that's everything. We are going to go get 3 wisdom crystals, which are in this location. Once we do that, we're going to go to this location and power up a machine to take us away. All right, let's get started. So this way to the portal. To the dorm. Another hatch that... Weird that you could lock people out this way. So here's the portal. Let's actually check out the corridor first. I want to see what's there before we even get any of the gems. Oops. So if we go there, we see another sort of building we're in. Over here, it looks like some rubble. Something's collapsed here. But this way, we have more dorm, lab, portal, etc., which is kind of weird because this looks like the stuff we saw in our dorm. So maybe we're in the same building? Ooh, that's loud. Oh dear, that is loud. Maybe we're in the same building we were in before. Here is the machine that we're trying to power up. Looks like the wisdom crystals would fit perfectly in there. Of course, nothing's going to work because we don't have the power yet. So this is what we're trying to find. Interesting. Let's head to the root location now and start working on that. Wow, that whistle is just very screechy. So this is the root. I guess we're in a wide open area looking out into nothingness. We got some lights set up for us, which is nice. Pathway goes this way. We can actually click behind the machine as well. If we do that, we're taken around behind, and there's a step thing. There's a foothold going down. And we can head down here and get this object, which is a secret. Nice. That's right. Secrets make a comeback here. There are far fewer. It doesn't tell you how many there are yet in the game. There are 5 rather than the 20 plus we've seen, which means they're all a bit harder to find, but more rewarding, and the each one of them is going to give us something special later. So as I'm heading toward the route, we see this on the ground. This, ooh, that's loud wind. This is an object that's pretty easy to miss in my opinion, because it blends in pretty well with the red brick here. But this is not a secret. It's something that looks kind of like it. Lead casting, which is a funny thing to call it. Maybe it means lead casing. It's just misspelled, not totally sure. But this is a circular thing with a little chunk cut out of it, a Pac-Man style, and it is important, not a secret. All right, here we are in the root. So what are we doing here, I guess? We have a box with a power symbol on it. Looks like a lightning bolt. Which we can touch, which knocks the thing off. We reveal some interior circuitry. We have a light that's off here. Tell you what, now that we've made our way to the route, and it's been about 10 minutes, which is kind of where I like to cut things off, let's stop this video here, and when I pick this back up, we're going to explore this area and see if we can't start finding some wisdom gems. So I'll see you next time. Bye!